But as for right now, Miles Layburn and Jaden Smith, and then we got Amari Miller, who's really a left. Probably take him off. Oh, Micah Hamilton. Maybe I misread that. Micah Hamilton is our winger, and then we got Amari Miller. So very young players. And then on this side we got Janelle Bennett and Amari Miller, who could play both sides, and then Hamilton could fill in. So our midfield. I've got Matt Robinson listed here, but okay. So here, okay, Kirby, and then Robinson's on the other side. So we got Kirby and George Marsh. So I've got George Marsh listed on the other side as well. Kinsella is not here. So it's probably going to be Kirby starting with either Robinson or White, or I could start these two. I'll have to see how they play in um, George Marsh is more of a defensive back, so that's fine. So Robinson may be White, Robinson. Why is George Marsh? He's a right wing, right? I put him on the wrong thing. Okay. Flynn's our backup wing back down here. I think we're trying to get Nathan Simpson. So DLW, yes, this is the first season on FM23. We've been building the team and trying to get it back together so we could keep on moving up. We went from the lower leagues in FM22 to the championship, but I've dropped us back down to League One to try to, I guess, make it somewhat fair. And other than that, yeah, we probably could have one more like fringe player midfielder just to bulk us up there, and probably another striker. Matty Willick. His marking's atrocious. I think they tried to dumb down Mad Martin, the scouting. I'm not sure I'm a fan of that because I don't think it's a good change. Like, instead of having a percentage of the players, now your knowledge is like four different tiers up to extensive. I don't know if I like that or not. Um, but evidently the game engine's supposed to be amazing. So we'll find out more of that when we get in here. I think I tried to get this kid emergency backup. What if he'll do emergency backup? I wonder why. Not the appearance, but just how it runs. So, what do we got coming in GM wise? Okay, I know that. Defenders. Okay, they didn't let us have him. Gotta change my color shading here. Um, Probably need to get another center back. And then I was noticing one thing in our finances. We've only got about 300,000 more to spend a year. So we kind of, I mean, I can move a lot of our transfer budget that we've not used because we went out and bought a few players, but we've not went out and bought a lot, which I don't know. The ones I bought, I just got really good deals on. We'll let this run a little bit more. I have a big budget, but it will disappear after this year, and the team will absorb it because we went in debt the way that it's kind of balancing. Like if you look at our finances, we're a million in the hole. We're starting to build back. So this transfer budget, they'll take that away slowly but surely and pump it back into the club is what will happen. And that's kind of what I thought would happen when I made the team, since we had to start from scratch. So because I didn't think there was any way we'd be able to spend it all, since we wouldn't be able to go after the youth players like normal. Oh, they'll let me ask for more scouts. We definitely need more scouts. That's the bottom line. Oh, this is cool. This is different looking. Garbutt. All right, who's the free agents we could look at here? We made an offer for him. Max Thompson's not that good. Finley McNabb's a little too old to grow that much. Obviously, a lot of these guys are. It said he didn't have a team, but he clearly does. We also spent money to upgrade the training grounds again. Yes, yes, yes. Avoid a relegation. Be competitive. And be competitive. Oh, they're not going to let me have any more scouts. What? Discuss with board. We need to be on the forefront of talent identification, and we need to expand our scouting work. Moving the number of scouts available is enough for you to succeed. It's really important. Wow. So they're not going to let us have more scouts. What is what? Okay. Club's running cost. All right, we got our Luke Dreyer. I mean, we literally got 3 scouts, I think. All right, we got 16 and 22. Hopefully, we're going to get some money off these friendlies here. All right, code of conduct. I got to set up our tactics and everything also. All right, let's look at the players back. Expressionless. All right, that's fine. It's going to take a while to make them. All right, let's put some of these players where we need to here. Miles Layburn, definitely going to be our starting striker. Though I'll definitely be playing him as an attacking forward. All right, Micah Hamilton, excuse me, is going to be coming in as our inside forward. Have Janelle Bennett over here. First person on the bench is obviously going to be Jaden Smith. All right, midfield I've got to figure out, but wingbacks I've got figured out. Sorella is going to be over here. And Kinsella, my God, I'm going to get those I'm going to butcher those names so much. So we got Saurola and Kinsella as our backs, our wing backs. And then in the back, we've got Roshan Williams. We've got Ben Goodliff. And then we got Alex Hartridge. Our starting goalkeeper is Jay Cock. Okay, so here's what we got to do. Our deep lying playmaker, obviously. So Kirby's the one who I signed initially. So I guess that's who we stick in there. His backup will probably be one of those people we bring in. Now, on the other side, our box to box. See, here's where I think. We have to be very. We're gonna have to see how they play. We could be weak in the midfield, and I'm not very excited about that. Maybe I do need to go out there and find like a super stud box to box midfielder. Maybe like a youngin. Um, Let me take off some of these. Obviously, we're going to keep doing the future thing. We'll look in England, obviously. That's all we can really. But Tommy. Oh, okay. So we got 4 scouts. One thing I want to add here is work permit chance. Yeah, we built up a lot in FM22. Jack White wouldn't let us have clubs to loan to or from, but everything else he was okay with. Hey, what's up, Lethal? How are you doing?
Hello there.
I've been adamantly looking for conferences out your way, but not a lot of people have scheduled conferences next year for that part of the woods. I'm not sure why. I tried an affiliate, they wouldn't do it. And we don't have enough players to loan down, so it is what it is. Let's see. I suggest we pick the following team for the match against Lorient 2. So he's wanting to put Shane Flynn in. Why? Okay, he's our loaned left wing. He wants to put him in. These colors are terrible to read on this. They want him to start. But no, I'm gonna go with the squad I picked because I want to see how they play. No, nothing's out there. I mean, there's only really one place they do them out there, so Uh, the injuries. Guess Tom White won't be getting that first start anyway. I don't know if I like the Tony or jab. Matt Dolan. This dude seems like he's older, right? 29. He's injury prone. Offer him a week trial. Oh, he's on Newport. They won't let him. I don't have I don't have the in-game editor, so I don't think I can edit it. I don't know why they don't let you do like some of the basic stuff in the game though. All right, let's see how they do in this friendly. It's our first match with the new guys. They're still learning the formation. Hey, all right. We beat up on some little team. I'll take it. Janelle Bennett, our right wing, scored a goal. White, who was coming off an injury, he scored. That's the guy I was worried about starting. Amari Miller, that's our backup left wing. He scored. And then Jaden Smith scored. Of course he did. Why wouldn't he? Damaged heel. Injured innocuously. What? Innocuous? What does that mean in soccer? In a way that is completely harmless. Okay, but how does that, was he like celebrating or something and he did it? I don't know. All right. All right. Accidental. I guess. I don't know. We'll bring Shane Flynn up, see if he could play. Actually, no, we'll let Miller play this position here. And then just trying to see what I need to do to mix these players in and out. I don't know if he's playing with the kids or not. He is a kid. He's only like 20 something. Hey, the Carabao Cup first round draw is today. Let's go. We shall view the draw. We'll see what's going to happen. Lots of names in. Oh, League One is now LO and that. So automatic draw. No, I don't think he's over 45. Wish they had like some kind of music or something like this that went on with this so it would like help it out. At least it doesn't do like FIFA used to, and it read off as like, it could be like Stevenage, Preston, Rochdale, Luton Town, Crawley, Crewe, Wigan, Lincoln City, Sheffield Wednesday, Wickham, Gillingham, Hartlepool, Barnsley. I don't know why. Coventry City, Millwall Town, MK Dons. If we get a home match, I'd be very excited about that. Just to start off with this new team. Oh. Barrow, Blackpool, Salford, Middlesbrough, Exeter City, Queen's Park Rangers, Walsall, Norwich, Tranmere Rovers, Bradford City. We usually run into them a lot. Mansfield, Huddersfield, Portsmouth. Oh, I tried to scroll it up and the game's like, no. If I scroll up here, it's like, no. It goes at the bottom. Carlisle, Grimsby. Oh, we're running down to the end now. Bristol Rovers, Swindon, West Brom, Doncaster, Stockport. Hey, we'll take on, wow, they're from League Two. So they're a lower division. We take on Stockport. And it will be on the road, unfortunately. Sir Francis Drake FC will play Stockport County in the Carabao Cup first round. Stockport have been drawn as the home team in the match. The game will be played at Edgeley Park on Tuesday, the 9th of August, 2022. Ooh, look at this. Dave Challinor, the head coach of Stockport County League 2. I was debating if I should add some of the other leagues. I thought about this. That maybe I need to add some of the leagues and make them view only, like Scotland and Ireland. So that we have more players to choose from. If I had, well, if wait. If I just make them view only, well, that does lower the game speed. But it is the area where we can recruit. That's the problem with it. Weird that my computer performance is great, but the estimated game speed would be low. Ireland, Wales, Scotland, and what? Northern Ireland, probably. Anything else y'all think we need to add? So there's player pools from that area. I'd say making US view only would probably, it doesn't change anything. Obviously, I need to build a better computer to play this game. All right, we'll let him cycle everybody around, see what happens. These are friendlies. I want my players to play that need to. We're still learning this team. Taking on Plymouth Parkway. As of today, the club has sold 387 season tickets for the upcoming season. The board expects the club to sell another 300 season tickets in the following weeks, taking the number of season ticket holders up around 700. Nice. All right, we got to pick our captains and all that. One other thing I wanted to show you all before we get too far into this is go back and look at the season preview. We're at 500-1. Remember, at one point it was 700-1. So our new signings have brought that down to 500-1. That the game thinks we will not survive. Yeah, that's usually what I was thinking, Zenas, is when we get bigger and I have the ability to afford to recruit outside the area, to add those. All right, so we need a captain, and Matt Robinson would make a fine. But he may be a backup. Do I want to make a backup the captain? He is older, though. Oh, I bet I can go into it on tactics and look and see. It looks like Ben Goodliff would be a better captain. And then maybe make Matt a backup. He's a defensive midfielder. Why would we want to waste time on trying to improve him on attacking? We'll do the penalty kickers here in a minute. Diving into tackles. Probably don't need to do that. All right, let's go into tactics. Captains. I think Ben is the better captain. And honestly, She's 23. Luke is 23. I think Matt Robinson, where he is older, would be a good vice captain. We got a couple of average people on corners. We'll have to do this when the actual starters are in, or it's going to be a travesty. So we'll do that right before the season starts. All right, box to box. We appear to be struggling to find any recommended players. No. Future 5 recommendations. These are all goalkeepers. I have no trees on my property either, and my yard is and landscape is full of leaves as well. I understand pontificating madman. Hey, we won 3-0 on that one. Jaden Smith scored, George Marsh, and Hartridge. Wow, our center back scored. Good for him. I actually would like to see these goals. Wembley, I still feel bad for you. All right, so Robinson puts it up. Here's Jaden Smith out front doing Jaden Smith things. Hey, I'll take that. There we go. We got Bennett on the ball. He'll find George Marsh. George Marsh over the top. George Marsh. Oh, through the keeper. Keeper got a leg on it, but it wasn't enough. I'm curious to see what our center back does. Oh, it's a free kick. Oh, he just runs up and pops it back in. Cheeky goal. But anything to get our players feeling a little bit better about themselves. Wembley, I don't know what to say. I mean, we got Southgate for the next Euros, but he's saying I'm going to have a long think before I do something else. What else could he do? Quit? It wasn't his fault that Harry Kane messed that. And then what would have happened if he put somebody else to take that penalty kick and they missed it? You know, then it would be like, oh, well, why didn't he put Harry Kane up there? Sir Francis Drake's game against Tavistock is the friendly is set to be a sellout with supporters clamoring to see their team at Jack White Stadium. Over 7,200 tickets are expected to be sold for the friendly clash on Friday. This is our main rival just because it's local. I guess the whole town comes out and makes a holiday of it. That's why so many people show up to it. What is up with my stadium? What are you talking about? The main objective was semi-final or bust. Well, our balance is starting to get a little bit healthier. Oh, players in England released. I love this. We'll offer them 2-week trials. We'll see what happens. Rejected. Okay, we'll get some of them. Any of these any account? Doesn't look like it. This guy could be good. Probably not. No. Maybe C plus. The fans are still kind of iffy on us. That's fine. All right, Tavistock today. Let's see if our backup guys. 6-1. We'll take it. Leyburn, Hawkins, Kirby, Bennett, Flynn, and Hamilton all scoring. Jack White Stadium. What are you talking about? This is the greatest stadium known to man. Shh. Shh. Hush, Mad Martin. You're ruining it for everybody else. Oh, I have no idea. The game that's what people were giving them like a fit about was they really need to improve the graphics engine and make the stadiums match up with what they are. Heck, even FIFA had a stadium editor. The England Players Association inviting you to the English Trial Day. Who do we got here? I can play where I want to. These players he's put together for me. Manuel item could be okay. His jumping reach of 16 at 6'4" is not bad. He has a stamina of 1, though. He does like big matches, and he cannot lie. Alex Cole. Where have I heard that name before? Oh, we scouted him. That's right. Rafael Garcia. And Joe. Yeah, we'll go check out the match. I can let you all get a good look at the game engine. All right. Let's see what we've got here. Are you serious, Wembley? That's terrible. This dude's 16 acceleration, 14 pace, 19-year old. He's from Africa. I've not even thought about purchasing it.